G'day, alrighty, my name's Mark and I have a new camera angle. This build is all about the clamp challenge. Use a clamp in a build somehow. I'm a bit of a ham-fisted how's your father and I broke my vise. So this will be a temporary vise until I either get this one fixed or I finally pull my finger out and I build the twin screw vise. It's a John Hines twin screw vise. I'm pretty hopeful that I can cut all the parts I need for this twin screw vise using templates and a laser cutter. Check out those tenons. If you're looking for a long-term project, build this bench. Change of plan, I'm going to use this pipe clamp. The sash clamp, I'll actually have to pull my bench out into this workspace. It's not very big as it is, and I don't know how temporary this thing's going to be, so I'd rather keep the bench as far that way as possible. The other bonus is the opposing side of the clamp can be turned sideways and it will pull up against the leg of the workbench. I've just made these simple little brackets that the pipe clamp will sit in. It'll just be held in with the screw. Then the pipe clamp can be put on and off as required. Get it out of the way when I don't really need it. Just stick it on when I need a vise. So I'll fix that and then I'll go ahead and make up a fancy faceplate. I've got this nice piece of Tassie oak. I'm going to use that for the faceplate and the outside jaw. I've also got these little leftover diamonds from my Karl build chair challenge where I veneered a chair in these. I have to be able to remove this pipe clamp. As you can see, it sticks out really far and that is going to rip me a new one. So I've just got to come up with a little something that this pipe can be threaded inside the faceplate, but still have the clamping pressure over that nice broad distance. The front one, that's not a big deal. That will be put on after the fact, and then I'll have to recess it a little bit so it always finds the same position, plus or minus a little bit. So much for sneaking up on the line. All right, don't freak out. I'm going to use a hand plane. I mean, it's pretty fun when it goes to plan, you must admit. Check square. Okay, quick update of what I've got going on so far. So keeping in mind this is a temporary vise, and when I say temporary, it could be here for quite some time. However, it needs to be temporary. It needs to also be removable because I don't want to walk into this pipe clamp all the time. So The opposing side of this pipe clamp is easily reachable over the bench here, and I can adjust the vise in and out, but it does have this lateral potential just to wobble around a bit, which is not a big deal as it clamps the piece, no biggie. However, I've put in this extra rail just to stop it completely tipping over and being really annoying. So that's what that peg will be. The other thing I did, I've put a magnet on the opposing side of this jaw, so this pipe clamp, as you pull it backwards and forwards, it'll bring this out with it. It's just got one magnet. Hopefully that's strong enough. Thank you, Dave Kelly, for that little tip, because I was going to overthink it. Okay, that's some dodgy alignment, but she'll be. I got my little brackets. I've got a void so I can get this clamp in. I have my vise itself with a little guide rail. So there's just enough play that can all hook in. Then you've got to do is reach behind and pull in the opposing end of the pipe clamp. This pipe clamp's actually hitting the wall, but that's no big deal. This does hang out a fair way. Again, if it's temporary, I'll take this on and off as required when I need to use the vise. If it's not a big deal, I'll just leave it here until I need the clamp. The magnet is disconnecting because I have this rail in here. It's just providing a little bit of friction. Probably another couple of magnets in there and that would do the job. It's really not that big of a deal. The vise is going to work as advertised. The jaws are pretty much limited to the pipe clamp and what you've got hanging out the other side. So let me have a quick look at that. That is basically going to do me. It's just to get me out of trouble until I build a more permanent solution. It's going to serve the purpose, clamp things over here when I need them to, which is not very often, to be honest. Okay, I just want to take 20 seconds of your time to tell you about the most underwatched YouTube channel on YouTube. It's Ben from Hugh and Orr. His catalogue is absolutely amazing, and it is a travesty that he has not got way more subscribers and more views. Attention to detail, inspiration, all that good things, amazing workshop, skills, knowledge, everything that you want to just sit, watch, suck up the whole video. It is unreal stuff. Awesome commentary. Loves a laugh. You got to tune in. It's really good. Trust me. Click up there. Go and give him a subscribe. That'll be awesome. On you, mate. Use a clamp in a thing. Clamp podcast challenge complete. Thanks very much for watching. Catch you later.